Hey, what's going on, everybody? It is Wednesday. It is 4:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and you are watching Recap with your boy Benjamin. What is up, everybody? We got Ugly Man Chief. We got third in line. We got third in line again. Throwing chairs in honor of Bobby Knight, who just passed away. Actually, not too long ago, unfortunately. Celestina, what's going on? JM1620, always punctual. What is up? Eric O, homie Carlos, what's going on? Raw Fitted, it's Lou. Northwest Seoul, hopefully back in the States, or are you still over in Korea? David Kern's in the house. VT Kevin R, what's going on? Liam Enos picked up Staple Part 2 drop. Nice. Or picked up the Staple drop. I just reading that wrong. Anyway, you picked up some hats from the Staple drop. That's awesome. Archdog7, Ant Live 617, what's going on? Kobe not Kobe 24, what's going on? Elk Dot, CDP7, Chana SFC, what is up, y'all? Denzi Vice, don't want to forget about you. Kobe 214, what's going on? And I think I got everybody there. Oh, Steven Seabright just slipping in there at the bottom of the comments. What's going on? And Ray H Darks. Yo. Big show this week. We got a very special guest, of course. But first, I'm gonna bring in Austin. What is up, man?
Hey, man, that's nice of you to say that I'm a very special guest.
You are a very special guest. It's very special to be here.
Appreciate that. Appreciate that. No, we do have a very special guest this week.
Hell yeah.
A man that's just come away from your side of the country.
That is correct. And I fully expect like half of this chat to be very angered by what happened on Sunday on account of the fact that I know a lot of Niners fans in here. But I'm gonna hold back. I'm gonna hold back on the introduction for 1 second, and then I'm gonna go full bore and cut a promo for Devin Harper, who will be joining us here in about 2 minutes.
Hell yeah!
Big
How's
winner.
your week been going, Ben?
Chaotic. Especially considering the fact that I'm doing laundry right now. Then I got to pack, and then jump on that flight to Atlanta on Friday for at Hatlanta, which we're gonna talk about at the end of the show. How about you?
Yes, sir. Equally chaotic. You know, we got a lot in the works right now. So we've made some audibles this week on some things as well after giving some community feedback on the Staple release. So
Yes,
it's good news. It's positive news. So I saw Elk Dot was asking about the Mets in there, and he will not be disappointed. Let's just say that. But we'll get into that. But yeah, there's a lot going on work front this week. So, and I get cleared from PT this Friday. I'm graduating.
Hell yeah, baby.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. The weird thing is my like wound from surgery still hasn't healed. But my doctor wasn't very concerned.
Hey, chicks dig scars, man.
It's a nasty one on my foot. It's huge. It's huge.
At least you can cover it up pretty easily.
Oh, yeah. Ant Live saying, I haven't been on here since the Pats beat your Bills. Well, let's not talk about that.
Wait, what are you talking about? We did the live stream with the Buccaneers and the Pats this last Thursday.
Yeah, no, he personally, Ant has not been in here.
He has not, yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's very fair of him to rub that in your face all of a sudden. I love it. Well, we got some site sleepers. We should probably check those out real quick. Let me pop them up on screen.
Hell yeah.
Bam. Obviously a slight sticky situation for the Arizona Diamondbacks right now, but hey, today is another day to get that win, extend the series, take it back to Texas, and hopefully get that win. But yeah, this one first up in the indigo and Cardinal two-tone with the script. The Jackie Robinson one here, Vegas Gold. I'm actually kind of surprised there are any left, or even if anybody even noticed that it dropped. So,
I mean, I'm going to be honest. I didn't notice that that Jackie dropped or that Baltimore, and that Baltimore is nice.
it is. It's got a very earth tones color about it.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Little graphite, little olive, not too bad.
I didn't even know that was coming out.
Yeah.
I knew the Jackie was coming out. I had not seen anything about that Baltimore. Damn.
Week for recap, but because of the fact that anything that was essentially dropping for the first half of the week, we didn't have readily available. So I can understand everybody kind of being in the dark on this, including us as employees, but no, they dropped.
Yeah, we didn't know much about the first week of November. Besides,
sorry guys,
the big one.
But the important thing is we're completely slated through at least the early half of December, so we won't be leaving you guys in the dark on any of this stuff.
Hell yeah.
Nice little Mariners two-tone, Atlanta Braves in the Vegas Gold as well, Tampa Bay Devil Rays script. There's that Glacier Green again for a Seattle Mariners.
That works.
Very hockey-esque colorway on top of which too.
Uh-huh.
Not intentionally, but
we're lost, Ben.
Their Ohtani side pad. Oh my God. I'm trying to remember. Oh, you played for the Ham Fighters. That's right. It's the Ham Fighters colorway for the Ohtani, Los Angeles, Angels of Anaheim.
Ben, we lost you for like 5 seconds.
What's that?
We lost you for like 5 seconds.
Oh God, dude, it's been like a month since the last time my feed cut out. So this is crazy.
You're good now. You're good now, but we heard none of your contributions to that Seattle hat.
Oh, sorry. I was just saying it's a very not NHL, but a hockey-esque colorway, blah, blah, blah. Not intentional. And then I moved into the Los Angeles Angels Ohtani patch here in the Ham Fighters colorway. Black and brown two-tone Texas Rangers final season, another Brandon red. So for any Rangers fans who are on the cusp of victory, 1 game away.
Oh, we lost him again. Fix your Wi-Fi, Ben. But yeah, that Rangers looks nice. That Rangers is looking nice. It almost has a walnut script-esque. Oh, you're back. Walnut script-esque look to it. Same color UV, same color crown. I wonder if it was intended to be a walnut script, because I don't remember Rangers in the first drop.
It might have been. I know we didn't have one, so
it might have been. I think that might be a walnut script that like just came in late. Interesting. Sheesh. All right. The lost walnut. Yeah. Third's got it.
Very old school green Padres. Another, I feel like this one, I'm trying to remember if this particular Chicago Cubs dropped at the SneakerCon Chicago or not. It looks like it did. Might be a brand new hat altogether.
JM1620 could probably let us know there, or Scotty.
Yeah, that's true. 2 more Seattle Mariners, one in the white and light tan, this one in the black and blue.
Vibe Conda's back in chat. Good to see you, friend.
What else? Montreal X Maroon, or in burgundy for that matter. And much in the same sense, the khaki two-tones that we're dropping tomorrow. 940 style, if this is your preference for snapbacks.
Yeah. I think the Toronto, if you look at that Toronto, pull up that Toronto one really quickly. He might not have heard me because he's frozen again. Oh, there we go. That's very nice looking.
I agree.
I dig it. I dig it.
Good scheme with the dark khaki and the indigo there.
Yeah, that might be a pickup for me if it's still available in a couple weeks. Yeah. Hell yeah. Well, what else do we got going? Or are you frozen? Yep, you're frozen.
No, I'm back.
Now you're back.
Okay.
I think it's the screen share.
I think it's the every time we show off the new arrivals and stuff, that's generally the time when I kind of like cut in and out.
Yep.
So anyway, there are your guys' site sleepers. Scoop them up if you can.
You see, was blaming the website, and then as soon as you switch it,
I'm terrified about how this is going to go now. So from this point forward,
I might be reading all the interview questions.
it's all right. I'm gonna give a little break in between,
time.
make sure my connection is good. So
yeah,
it's been fine the last month. It's been fine the last
fireside chat with me and Devin is, I think, what it's gonna end up happening.
Probably. Anyway. Our special guest this week, this is his second year in the NFL, playing for the Cincinnati Bengals. Had an amazing game on Sunday against your San Francisco 49ers. Here he is, Mr. Devin Harper.
What's up? What's up?
Welcome.
I'm doing good. Doing great.
What's good, man? How you doing?
Not doing good. Good on this fine day.
You got the W this week.
Not facts.
Can't 3 in a row.
Good week.
Yeah, 3 in a row.
You always get Monday off when you get that W?
Not fact. You said what?
Do you always get the Monday off when you get the W?
Yeah, we get the Tuesday off. So Monday, like Victory Monday, and then Tuesday we get the whole day Tuesday off, which is like normal. So it's really just that Monday we get a lot of days off, a lot of time off.
Love that.
So when you guys get the win on the road like you did for your Victory Monday, do you guys party in the city that you're at, or do you fly back and then just do the party thing there?
Yeah, we fly right back. Most time, unless you like in like one of them overseas games, you usually fly like straight back. But I mean, the next day we had a Halloween party, so we had a nice little party after.
What'd you dress up as?
I didn't go, to be honest, but I dressed up the day before. Yeah, I didn't go. I didn't go to that.
Did anybody have anything that was notable?
Well, from the game or from the Halloween party?
Halloween party.
To be honest, I really don't know. I couldn't even tell you. Yeah.
You're tossing that phone off to the side when it's your off day.
Yeah, facts.
Hell yeah, love that.
So the hat, obviously, you're wearing was one that you picked up at Dallas Sneaker Con when we saw you a couple months ago. First question we got for you: what was the first hat that you ever recall ever getting or ever wearing?
I think it was an Atlanta Braves hat, or either that or LeBron hat, because LeBron was my favorite player growing up, and I'm pretty sure it was Atlanta Braves with they had the what is his name? The one that had the mohawk. It's the old Atlanta Braves. They had
the old Chief Nakahama logo.
Yeah.
Dang, that is a deep cut right there.
It might still be at my house, to be honest. I still got like a little couple fitted hats back at my house, like where I grew up at. A little hat rack on the back of the door. So it's probably still there.
I will say this in regard to a resale perspective, that logo, because it got discontinued about a decade ago, is pretty rare and pretty valuable.
I didn't know they stopped selling it. Dang. I might have to go find that then.
Yeah, I think 2013 was the last year that it was available.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, basically that, and then the Chief Wahoo from the Indians, that one got the axe as well. So
dang.
Yeah, any of those are pretty rare. So, or if you see a new one that comes out, it's a bootleg.
Bootleg. Oh, okay. I see. Yeah.
I'm about to go find the old ones are worth a pretty good amount of money. Yeah, so hold on to that.
Oh yeah, I might have to do that then for sure.
Hell yeah!
You guys told me though. Y'all got any? Do you have any of them?
I don't. Ben probably does.
I do. I've got about 4 of them.
You have about 4 of them? Okay. Figured Ben got them.
Yeah, you should see. This is just a very small look into Ben's apartment. His whole living room also looks like this.
The whole living room. Ooh.
Yeah.
Hats on hats.
He's got a godsend of a wife that allows that to happen. So, do you know where they are, Ben?
What are?
Are you looking for those hats?
No, I'm looking for the light that just fell off behind me.
Yeah, breakdown of where.
No, those hats in particular are under my bed right now in one of our cap duffels.
Okay. All right, cool. Yeah. Well, Devin, you're gonna make a lot of enemies in chat tonight, I think, by wearing that Rangers hat. We got a lot of people from Phoenix that tune into the show. So
hey, I'm still supporting my Rangers though. I'm still supporting. They're gonna go all the way.
There you go. From a business perspective, I think we're rooting for the Diamondbacks, just because we have so many stores in Arizona. But Dallas is a really good market for us, so it's not a bad thing if the Rangers end up losing as well. So it's kind of a double-edged sword. We want everybody to feel like it's probably better for morale inside the office if the D-backs do well, but
not facts.
I just be doom and gloom if they lose
I want to say I still got a Diamondback. I got one of the Diamondbacks hat from the Super Bowl when I went up there.
Oh, nice,
Yeah,
nice. Yeah, you went to our Supermart pop up. So
yeah, lit, crazy lit.
Yeah, when do you know what you scooped up from there? Like what other ones you scooped up?
I don't even know what the other ones was. I know I counted a couple of them, to be honest. I want to say I got an Atlanta one too, though. A Braves hat there. I'm pretty sure.
Okay,
this sounds about right.
Did you do you remember which Diamondbacks you got? Was it the Ish Wainwright or was it DeAndre Hopkins?
I think it might have been the Wainwright. I didn't get the Hopkins one.
Okay,
the green and black two-tone one.
I think it was that one. Yeah, I'm pretty sure
dope.
that one.
That's a good looking hat. Hell yeah.
Love that. I would say, how many hats would you say you got in your collection now?
Me, I got drawers of them. Like I ain't got as much as you, but I got some because I got like old throwback like NASCAR hats.
Dang,
I got all type of stuff. Yeah, I got some that still got tags on them because I got them from like people selling them on like eBay, like sell like a lot of them. So I just like buy a lot and just keep the ones I don't want, keep the ones I do. Cause I got like my favorite one's probably this camo Debbie cake hat. So I got a couple of them that I just kind of just keep. I still ain't even wore some of them, just kind of just collecting them.
I love that.
Hell yeah. Love that. Now you got to take a picture of those and tag us in a tweet or something. Cause like there's a lot of people that like digging into the old hats and seeing what like they are and what they're worth and everything. And then a lot of times we get inspo from a lot of the old hats too. So like there will be some that released like 30 years ago that some random dude has in his shed and he'll post it on Twitter. And then next thing you know, our designers are remaking something.
Okay, bet. I have to do that then. I have to do that for sure.
So what do you think is your best hat in your collection?
Best one? I don't know. I got so many. It's probably one I ain't even worn yet. It's probably the NASCAR ones. I like the NASCAR one. It's got a lot of colors on it.
Okay.
There's a lot of different things on it. And just kind of just different.
Okay. Now do you lean towards the bright colored hats then, or is it that like I mean right now you got a pretty simple one on with the brown and the tan?
Kind of depends. I like the kind of more bright color, but I wear a lot of like I've been wearing a lot of nude and like
Okay.
Kind of like brown color. So I like the camo. Like I got the camo one from the Rangers camo one. I wear that a lot just because I like camo.
Hell yeah.
And kind of really the nude colors right now, but usually during the summer I rock a whole bunch of bright colors with like a white tee or black tee or whatever.
Are there any teams that you will not wear?
Teams I won't wear? Probably now Pittsburgh for sure. Any other NFL team I probably won't wear right now. Just because.
Yeah, I feel like we gotta change that stigma though. Like I feel like there's gotta be a way because everybody, even like the MLB players, will rock and wear other MLB teams, which is kind of crazy when you see it.
Crazy.
But I feel like we gotta change that stigma that like obviously don't wear the Steelers now, but but like wear like an old school Lions hat or something, or like old school Packers or something. I don't know. Like I feel like the old logos might be a good intro to it.
Yeah, I have an old school Titans one.
Okay.
Oilers. I got an old school Oilers hat.
Hell yeah.
Like the throwback colors too.
They wore those jerseys this weekend. They look good.
Yeah, that's a crazy thing.
Yeah.
I was thinking about it when they had them. I was like, I do got one of them old hats.
Yeah, you gotta break that out.
Just don't get into trouble like Colin Kaepernick did like a number of years ago where he randomly wore a Dolphins hat and everybody gave him shit for that because it's like, bro, what are you doing? But
that's how we break
I love that hat. Man. So it's like I get why he wore it.
That's how we break the stigma though. All right, Ben, are you up on the questions here?
Yeah.
When did you first hear about Hat Club?
Arizona Super Bowl weekend. It was the first time, to be honest.
Nice. What were your overall thoughts about that experience as far as like kind of like the variety that we had available and especially like what's kind of like on the website and such?
It was crazy. Like when I first got there, I was like, I seen the line. I was like, man, like there might be some crazy hats in here. And I walked in there, I was like, oh, I see what they talk about. Like with the whole line is for like, there's like a corner store of hats. Like,
yeah.
Like literally, like you walk in a gas station, instead of you having drinks and snacks, it was just hats.
Yeah.
I was like, I ain't never seen nothing like that. And it was like your basic hats you get at like Lids or whatever. So it was like just a crazy experience of like you got these exclusive hats and you have even like more exclusive hats and just like hats that have like patches on them and just different stuff that like you don't normally see on hats. So you have to get like embroidered on hats, which was like a great thing.
Now, did you get a Bengals care package from us recently? Because you were supposed to. If you haven't,
Ooh, I don't know. Not that I know. Did you send it to my address? It might be downstairs. I might have
all
to go get
right,
that. There. It might be
check it
downstairs.
out. See if
Okay, I have
it's
to do it
there.
there.
Because
Okay.
I was actually able to snag you one of the Bengals hats that we dropped at Supermart. That was dope. It was our cereal milk one. So
Oh, yeah,
yeah, we brought it back recently, and brought it back to .com recently. So so it was pretty, like, I made sure that we snagged you one in your size now that you've made the move to from Texas to Ohio.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it. I'm gonna go get that.
Hell yeah.
Gotta go get that.
Now, have you seen, so since you're a new collector, well, not really a new collector, new to Hat Club collector, have you seen any Hat Club hats recently or in like since February that you're like, I missed out on that and I need that?
Yeah, there was a couple I seen definitely like through Instagram because I always look at your post on Instagram and see how lit from like what do you call like events y'all be going to and y'all be throwing like it's hats all the time. I see hats every time y'all post. I'm like, damn, I need that hat. Dang, I need that hat. And it's like at this point I got so many hats. Not like so many, but like I've been moving around, so it's like I don't really have much places to put them. So I'm just kind of like calming down on them a little bit. But I'm gonna get them again and I have to give me a wall like Ben, to be honest, and have me a whole wall just a hat. Whole room full of
this is a sickness. I will admit that.
All right, but I already got shoes. That's the thing about it. I'm just gonna have hats, shoes, just everywhere. And
yeah, I have all my shoes in my closet, and then you can't really see it, but like off in the corner here, I have a whole stack of, actually maybe I can move my camera around, but I have a whole stack of just like the sneaker boxes, but they're full of hats.
Well, that's okay. So I might have to get that.
Damn, dude.
So, yeah. So I got them all, and that's not even everything that I have either.
See, I'm about to get. So I just gotta find a way to
I've got all my
organize
shoes underneath the desk that I'm sitting at right now because I have literally nowhere else to put them. Speaking of sneakers, you and I already said we met at SneakerCon in Dallas. Did you end up picking up any shoes like while you were out at that event?
I did. I picked up some off-white Air Force Ones.
Ooh.
And then my girl got a pair, I think, of shoes. I got more clothes than anything when I was there, to be honest. And then hats, obviously. I have more hats.
Really? Nice. I feel like that's a rarity that someone walks away with more clothes than sneakers at SneakerCon.
Yeah. And that was crazy, yeah. Absolutely, yeah. I got so many shoes. I'm trying to.
There were some good vendors there. Like I was kind of hoping there was going to be some more like basketball jersey pickups for me, but there were a few guys that had like some solid vintage clothing.
Yeah, and that's when I usually wear vintage, and I put like hoodies on and hats, and kind of just be rocking it. Definitely now, since it's in the cold now, I'm throwing a hoodie jacket on every day. Every day.
I don't have to worry about that where I'm at. I know both of you guys do.
Man, not at all.
Now, have you found yourself, like, now that you're getting more into the hat game, especially with Hat Club, like, do you find yourself changing up your fits at all, like based off of your hat, or is it like still that you're doing the outfit first and then thinking of the hat after?
It depends. Like now, if I got like the hats I get from y'all now, I basically like the hats be so cool and like so different. I could throw up like a regular t-shirt or like just a regular plain hoodie and put the hat on, and the hat gets all the attention because it's just different.
Yeah,
Which is the good thing about it. So it's like you can have like nice shoes on, a nice like plain basic shirt and a nice hat. And it's like you got the hat, the compliment at the top, and you got the shoes, the compliment at the bottom, and it's like a great combo overall.
So I've been in the headwear industry for over a decade now, and like ever since I joined Hat Club, I think in the almost 3 years I've been at Hat Club now. I'm been here for 2.5 years. I think I've gotten more compliments and more nice hats in those 2.5 years than I had like the other 10 years. So it's pretty wild. Yeah, like Justin, John, and Freddie, who are designers, they definitely cook up something different. So I agree with that. Like I find the hat being more of the statement piece more than anything now too. But I'm like you, I wear a lot of neutral tones and everything too. So that also could be why.
Well, it's also like the eyesight. I mean, because you're generally looking at somebody's head more so than you're probably looking at their feet, and so you're definitely that
yeah, that is true.
That is true. That is very true.
Yep.
I forgot to write this question down, but I'm glad I just remembered it. Speaking of hats, why is it that on the sideline, quarterbacks get to be the cool guys in between each series and put on an actual hat, as opposed to everybody else who pretty much has to wear their helmet?
I don't know. That's a good question. I know, like if you're not if you're not active, I know you can wear hats, and like we used to wear like all like in Dallas, I used to wear all type of hats during the games. But like I ain't gonna lie, there's like a little rule now. Like I guess they kind of like got strict on like what type of hat, what brand hat you wear.
Yeah.
Has to be like a New Era hat basically
Yep.
now. I mean, it don't matter what's on the hat, but like as long as it's New Era, you can wear it because I guess they got some type of partnership and yeah, a lot of money.
Well,
A
we'll
lot of
plug
money
you in
get
with
thrown
some
around,
good
son.
Bengals designed hats from Hat Club, and you
For-
can be the one guy on the sideline that the camera always pans to
oh
because you're
god,
rocking such a good hat
I'm gonna
compared to
rock it this
everybody
weekend though.
else.
I'm gonna for sure rock it this weekend there for sure. Definitely for my walk.
Hell yeah.
Nothing against Joe Burrow, but it's just like we need a little bit more fashionable headwear going on the sidelines.
I'm gonna have to get him one, throw him in one, and tell him to go rock it one day. He'll do it.
Love that.
But speaking about football, how old were you when you first like developed your love for sports? And then was there anybody in your life who like helped cultivate that for you?
I mean, ever since I really could play sports, I was playing like basketball, t-ball, flag football. I kind of played it all, and kind of was just like, I mean, really like the people. Not people. I wouldn't say like 'cause my family's not crazy athletic other than my mom and my dad, but like really probably from them and just seeing like all these other athletes, like professional athletes playing sports, is like, man, like I want to do that when I get older. Like, why not have fun and work at the same time and make money? It's like you can't beat that. So it's like, why not do that?
Hell yeah.
And that's kind of what I like focused on. Definitely when I got to like middle school, I'm like I started traveling and playing like other states and like just kind of like seeing how like my abilities compared up to like other states. And when I realized I was like good and like one of like the better ones, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna keep doing this and just keep pushing for it.
How old were you at that point where you kind of like noticed like, yeah, I'm a little bit better than most of these guys out here? I mean, not in an arrogant way, but it's like
Yeah.
there is a point where you like notice your talent like exceeds all the other people.
It was probably middle school because that's when you kind of get more serious. Nowadays, like it's serious from the jump now. But like when I was growing up, when I got to middle school, like AU, like when you get to like I guess like 13, that like that teenage age, and you kind of know like kind of everybody's kind of matured at that point somewhat to where you can kind of see where your skills are and like where you kind of like equal out on like the totem pole of like everybody.
Man.
That's dope. That's dope. Yeah, I agree. I think everybody like it's getting younger and younger. Like I keep seeing like people post about their kids and they're like 4 years old and they're already swinging a bat and
It's
swinging a golf
crazy.
club or like hitting the track with them too. Like it's pretty wild.
Crazy.
Yeah.
It's getting real wild. Definitely because like and then like now you got the technology and like the training methods to
Yeah.
like you can like you don't have to put on a whole bunch of weight, like get like dumbbells and stuff and train them. Like you can give them like the air weights and like it's crazy just how technology has grown and how
Yeah.
much it like has
And I think
improved.
like back when like Ben and I were growing up too, like it was always seen as like weightlifting was like the only thing that you could do to be like a legit athlete.
Yeah,
And like you weren't allowed to weightlift until you were a certain age because otherwise it stunted your growth.
not
So,
fact.
but now, like you said, I think there's like so much different technologies that you can use that if people aren't worried about that the same anymore. So,
Yeah, I agree. That's kind of how it was when I was like I didn't lift weights until in high school. Like I refused to touch weight. I'm trying to be the tallest person out here. Like I'm not trying to touch no weights.
Hell
Like
yeah.
don't even get
oh
that
yeah,
away from me.
Ben, you're up again.
No, you were up. But anyway, favorite athlete growing up.
Oh, LeBron James, easily LeBron James.
Nice.
And I'm in Ohio now too, so it's even better.
Okay.
I ain't in
Yeah.
Cleveland, but it's even better.
So in high school, so speaking of when you were growing up, in high school, you were playing football on both sides of the ball. For those who have never played football, can you tell us how difficult and exhausting it is to actually play on both sides rather than just focusing on one singular position and perfecting that craft?
Yeah, definitely in high school you can do it, but like nowadays, just getting like it's just like there's so many different like plays and like formations and stuff. It's kind of could be like kind of can set people back sometimes playing both sides, but like it's different because you got to learn offensive plays, then you got to know defensive plays, and then you got to also be able to have the endurance to play a whole game on both sides. Because like if you're not going to play on both sides, like if you're not going to play like most majority of the snaps on both sides, it's like why even like not why don't practice it, but like there's somebody else that could do that, like that is not playing both sides, and they can basically learn it. And instead of you being tired out there and like trying to like basically go in half speed, it's like we're not gonna use you half speed when we can get somebody full speed to do it. So you just gotta have the endurance, and that's probably the hardest part about it. But like even when you know how when you're young that you can run around forever though. So that's why I feel like when I was young I could just go out there and run forever and don't get tired, endless energy and stuff. So
now is that also why you were a dual sport athlete? You played both basketball and football, and like what ultimately led you to choosing football over basketball?
Kind of because basically, like, I mean, that was like what I had offers in leaving high school, but like, I kind of just realized like I wasn't like I didn't have the height, and I really didn't have like the ball skills. Like I was a good basketball player, but like to go to that next level, I knew I didn't have what it takes, and like I just kind of had to face reality. Like I like football, I like basketball a lot, but like it's just the reality of it. Like if it wasn't gonna make me money, it's like I can go play this when I retire or something. Like I can go play this on my side, my off time.
Yeah, that's
It's
pretty
kind of
good
like
foresight though as a kid to like I know I was a stubborn ass teenager, so like I would have been like, oh, no, I'm good enough to be be in there for both of them. So like that's good foresight on you, and probably why you're in the league now. You know.
Yeah, for the longest time, I was refusing not to play. Like I was like, I'm gonna go to basketball, like because I used to love basketball more than football at one point, and it was like, then like after like a while, I'm like, man, football going somewhere. This ain't going somewhere. Like I gotta kind of face reality here at this point. Like, so
Hell
that's
yeah,
kind of what I did.
good for you.
After high school, you got a scholarship to go play football at Oklahoma State under Mike Gundy. What was that experience like? I mean, more specifically for like your first year at college, but then also away from home, which you kind of touched on as far as like being able to travel and play sports. So I figure that element of that experience you already kind of like got under your belt.
Yeah, it helped a little bit just from AAU and like traveling like weekend to weekend, and like sometimes you be there for a week, depending on like if you're nationals or not. But like it helped. It like helped a lot, but like it still was crazy because like I ain't gonna lie, the first day I was when I got dropped off, I was 12 hours away. I kind of shed a couple of tears and like, dang, like I'm really like I heard by myself, like 18 years old, out here like about to start college. I ain't never been like out of Tennessee for a long, like over an extended period of time. It was difficult at first, but like after about a week, I was used to it, and it was just like I ain't been home since I left high school. So
Dang.
it's like I go home, but like I haven't been
Yeah.
like you know what I'm saying. Like I've been living in another state every time, so definitely
Hell
after
yeah.
that, I got used to like moving around and kind of just like adapting to the wherever I'm at.
Understandable. I meant to ask you this question at SneakerCon. It was going to be one of my joke questions, so I'm going to fire it out right now. Mike Gundy is responsible for one of the most iconic sound bites in sports history with his "I'm a man, I'm 40." Did that ever come up like during any practices or any of your time there, or is that just one of those things where it's like, it happened and we don't want to talk about it because we don't want to piss coach off?
I want to say one time during like we had like a talent show thing. I want to say somebody kind of like acted like him and did that. I want to say one time, just kind of like playing around, but like he always knew like it was always in the media, and we always like he never really took it serious. Like he knew it was like a joke, not like a
Yeah.
joke, but like he knew we was always just joking about it. And like that was like kind of like every time I tell him who I play for, that's always like everybody says that every time. Like the one who went off on the reporters for saying I'm a man, and that's like that's Mike Gundy.
That's awesome that he was like not overly sensitive about it and could actually like have it roll off of his shoulders there. So like that, I feel like there's a lot of people that would still like get pissed off if you like brought up something like that, like a viral moment that they were.
Nah, that is true. Some people would get mad, but like he was pretty chill about it. He kind of knew like it was kind of his little statement, like the Mike Gundy, like this is who he is.
That's how he should have closed every practice, in my opinion.
Nah, facts.
Now, what do you think is the most challenging part about playing collegiate football versus NFL football?
It's just kind of I would say more like the playbook. The playbook's a little bit bigger for sure. It's just kind of more like it's more detailed. So it's like you don't have time to make errors, and like you can make mistakes, but like they cost you like in the league. Like everybody's good. Like the difference in everybody is very like minimum. So it's like every time you make a difference, they matter. Like if you mess up, it matters. Like so that's probably the biggest thing. Like college, you can have mess ups, and like people gonna keep their jobs. Like here, you mess up you mess up so many times, like like you might lose a job. Like and that's kind of how it is. And like and it's more of like if everybody winning, it's good. Like if you winning, you're good. But it's like losing, it's like okay, like you walking on eggshells kind of a way. But it's not
Yeah.
like I mean. It just kind of just depends.
Your first year at Oklahoma State, you redshirted. For anybody who's not aware of what that is, what does redshirting mean?
It's basically where you like sit out a year. Basically, like you nowadays you can play 3 games and still redshirt. When I was
Yep.
there, you couldn't play no games in redshirt. But basically, you just sit out a year, kind of mature a little bit, and kind of like either you might be sitting out because you either hurt or you trying to like grow as like the game aspect, or you trying to grow physically. And mine was kind of more of like the game aspect because like when I played in high school, I was just being an athlete, just going out there and playing. I didn't know really coverages. I didn't know none of that stuff, so it was kind of all new to me. And plus, I went to a new position in a way. So basically, that year was kind of my like growth year, just kind of getting bigger because I didn't lift weights either. So it was like getting bigger and then learning the game more. And it was
Right.
Okay. All right, cool. So, and then when you actually had your official freshman year, you had a lot of solid reps in 11 games, primarily on special teams. Most notably, you also had a block punt at a 12-yard line against Texas Tech. How was that first moment for you? And was that like, I'm here, I'm big time, like, let's go?
Yeah, that was kind of like the moment I was like, okay, like I could do this. Definitely because like sitting out of year was not fun. Like you coming out of high school, like you was that guy and like you got to restart again. And it was like, man, like I don't want to restart. Like I'm trying to just throw me in there, let me do what I got to do. And after that Texas Tech game was kind of like when I realized like I could do it. And like after that year, like I just like kind of like put pedal to the metal and was just like I got to get better and I got to do what I need to do to be better on the field. And that's kind of what it was.
You definitely did your next year because especially 2 games in particular, Boise State, West Virginia, 2 big sacks, which helped solidify wins for you guys. So the question I have for you is, what's more satisfying, a big sack or a block punt at this point in your collegiate career?
Oh, I ain't gonna lie, either one. If I could at that time, probably the sacks for sure. The sacks. Like the punt was crazy lit. Just because like Texas Tech, it was like that statement game. But after I got the sacks, I was like, man, forget the punts. I want all the sacks at that point. And that's kind of how it was.
That's awesome. I love that. And then in the following year, in your junior year, you had 2 injuries, and you still went through and played the season with a cast on your hand. How difficult was that? And like, was it also a little bit of an advantage? You felt like you had a club on your hand you could swing around a little bit.
To be honest, it wasn't too bad. Like obviously getting hurt again, like it was the crazy thing. It was like the first practice I got back from this first injury. I broke my hand, so that's what made it kind of even like I can't catch a break. But when they told me I
Yeah.
could just cast it up, it was cool because I had a cast in high school at 1.2 in my hand, and I played with that. So it was like, and I kind of like you say, you kind of just have
Like
it as like
riding a bike.
yeah, it's like an extra little like, and it's like you can't feel anything under the cast, so it's like you can throw it around, do whatever you want to do, and your hands gonna be fine or whatever. So you can use it to your advantage to kind of like clip people. So like we make tackles, you can just throw it out there and they gonna fall. And it was some
Hell yeah.
advantages to it, which was nice. And yeah, it was cool.
2020, you played in every game and even made second team academic all Big Ten.
Yeah.
How big of a deal was that to you and your family to get that achievement?
It was good. I mean, obviously, like at the end of the day, like we students still, so like I still had to do the book aspect of it and like still had to like maintain all that, like the education part of it, because like if you ain't maintaining the education part, you're not gonna play at the end of the day. And that's kind of like that's like the main goal when you go to college. And like a lot of people say nowadays, like it's athlete before the school, but like at the end of the day, if you ain't graduating classes, you're not playing at the end of the day. And I witnessed people not play because they didn't pass the classes. Like you may play at the time, but like eventually it's gonna catch up to you.
Most
And
definitely.
and that's kind of the main thing. But like it was great, like knowing I could play football and be good in school is like killing 2 birds with one stone. It's like, and it's a great achievement because a lot of people don't even graduate when they leave when they done playing. So, and I was able to do that.
That's
And
it.
did you get your master's? I know you were working on it.
I got one more class to do. So crazy thing is, I messaged my teacher, like I guess you call my like advisor. I messaged her like probably at the beginning of the season. We told her I'm gonna take that one class so I can get my master's. To be honest,
Hell yeah.
I just been waiting to do it, just kind of pushing it off. And I was like, let me go and get this done. It's just one class, so
I mean, that's fair. I to interject this one little point, like the one thing as you said, because you already graduated the one time, awesome. But then it's like any, post collegiate studies, etc. I mean, you can essentially do it anytime you want.
Yeah.
But knowing that it's like you're one class away, it's just like I can understand like her perspective on that. It's just like just get it done.
Yeah, might as well get it over with.
And there you go. Now you got it. So and then 2021, it was your first year as a full-time starter, but not only that, you were named a team captain. Can you walk through that with us? Like, what is that process like in high school sports? It's like everybody just like at the end of practice votes on a team captain. Is it the same in college, or is it like a completely different process? And how big of an honor was that?
Depends. Like ours is kind of similar, but like the coaches pick like throughout the year, different games. Like you have captains based off who the coaches think should be captain, based off like how you performed the game before that week, and like kind of how you like hold yourself every week. So then like after the end of the year, we vote. Like everybody votes based off the captains that we had, that the coaches had picked throughout the year. And basically, like it was me and a couple of guys. We kind of was picked almost every other game, if not every game. So it was kind of like they kind of know who like the captains were, but like they leave it up to basically the people, to the team, to decide this who you want to be your captain. So it's kind of more of like you can still be a captain on the field, but like if you're not a captain like to the players, you won't be a captain at the end of the day. And that's kind of how it was. And it was more like a respect thing. Like I had a lot of respect from my teammates in college, so it's like I kind of knew I was going to be voted a captain. And I mean, as long as you respect people and like help lead them, like I'm not the most vocal leader, but like I led like on the field, and I like if somebody messed up, I'm gonna tell them like, right, you gotta either fix that or you gotta do it the right way or whatever. And that's kind of what it comes down to. Like if you correct somebody, as long as you do it in the right way, the right manner, like they respect you at the end of the day. Like they're not gonna take it as in like you trying to bash me or you trying to down me.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of the main thing I learned throughout that experience.
That's dope.
Sweet.
Love that. Oh, am I up again? I am. Up again.
Went back to back with you on this one.
Look at that.
Back to back.
On the field, you had a truly historic campaign. Plus, you also made the first team all academic, all Big 12 team, and you were selected as an honorable mention for the all Big 12 team. What do you attribute to that success, and what type of work ethic went into that as well?
I mean, really was like that offseason. That's probably the most. That offseason was probably the most I put in like throughout college, and it showed at the end of the year. And just kind of my team, because like we had our ups and downs. We was winning a lot of games. We lost a couple important games, and like we always was finding a way to bounce back, which was a good thing. And like we was winning, so you winning, people in your team gonna get awards, and that's kind of how it was. And like I still think I got hold out a couple of awards, but like at the end of the day, they just like not saying they're just awards, but like I still got to where I wanted to be, which was the league. So at the end of the day, everything happens for a reason. That's kind of how I look at it. Like the awards, are like the college awards now. Like at the end of the day, I'm in the pros, so the awards are over with. Like I'm trying to get awards now, and that's kind of how like I look at it now, and just kind of like I got a lot more to do, and I'm still pushing for it.
Let's go.
Yeah.
What's the next big accolade that you want?
Man, I'm really to be honest, I'm trying to get trying to be a special team Pro Bowl, to be honest. So
hell yeah, there we go.
I mean, you gotta stay healthy and just get tackles. So that's the main thing.
Yep. And actually, you have a real good shot at a ring now too.
You said what?
You have a real good shot at a ring too.
Oh no, yeah, 100%, yeah. That's another main thing. You get it. What you went, like you said, you went with him. You got out of history. It don't matter where you at. You got out of history because
right.
Now, hey, only so many people got them rings. And
yep. Hell yeah.
That's a big milestone.
Since you're gunning for the Pro Bowl, I got to ask the question: do you wish they were still playing the game in Hawaii? Because I mean, it's a free trip to Hawaii. Or are you okay with like the way they've kind of like restructured the format of the location?
I like it because like don't they change it every year, right?
Yeah,
it goes to different spots. Yeah, I like that because it's like obviously you go to Hawaii. Like Hawaii is beautiful and super nice, but like you get to go like it's a new place every year. Like, and that's just probably like even more better. Just kind of like if you go back to back Pro Bowls, you don't go to the same exact place, and that's probably why they changed it because a lot of people probably got tired of going to the same place. Because like usually when you're a Pro Bowl, you kind of become a Pro Bowler again.
What a life where you can get sick of going to Hawaii.
Not facts. It's beautiful. I don't know how you could. Definitely a free vacation there, and it's not like, yeah.
Now, what do we
weather's
gotta
always
do
good.
also to make it so that the league lets you guys go all out in the Pro Bowl again, like how it used to be in the early 2000s, late 90s? You know, like
Oh,
they
crazy.
softened it up a little bit. You see these insane scores of 72 to 78. Like before, it was like it was like another game for everybody. And
Nah, for sure. And that's why I think they kind of changed, because it's like the seasons be long, and I know people kind of like at that point it's like they kind of recovery. I get it's like it's one of them, like I see why they do it, but it's like at the same time it's like maybe like you could still do the competitive part, but just shorten the time down maybe just a little bit. I like it's a lot of ways to go about it, but I think it's more of just like get your like it's kind of like get your reward and kind of just celebrate with each other kind of ordeal, kind of just have fun with each other and party in a way.
one of my favorite moments in Pro Bowl history is against one of my favorite players, Brian Moorman. He gets absolutely lit up by Sean Taylor.
I know you're talking about, yeah.
Because Brian Moorman like ran track in college or cross country or something. I can't remember what it was. So they did a fake punt and he ran it. And he's thinking he's got all this open field. And then Sean Taylor just comes out of nowhere and absolutely crushes him. It's one of my favorite clips to still watch. And it's unfortunate as a Bills fan, but it's also still amazing.
Not facts.
I gotta go back to your senior season at Oklahoma State. There are two games in particular. I watched both of these games, and I vividly remember all the details of this. Number one, Bedlam against Oklahoma, and Caleb Williams more specifically, because him and Lincoln Riley got scared and they cut to the Pac-12, and it's kicking them in the ass right now. Love that moment. Number two, Notre Dame Fiesta Bowl going against your brother. Which of those two games was the most special?
Well, I would say the Bedlam for sure, because like you could lose every game in the year and win Bedlam, and it's like you did like you won the year type of deal.
Yes,
and that was really special because we haven't beat them like the whole time I was in college. We didn't beat them not one time until my senior year, which was like even better accomplishment because like I was like the only people from my class to do it. And it was like, just like, yeah, like, it's kind of one thing I could say, but like, say to them, like, y'all never beat OU, did y'all? We beat OU, and it's like that little thing. But like, and then just the fact that, like, we made, like you said, made Caleb Williams and Lincoln Riley leave is like even more better. Like, having them cry after a game is just crazy and just funny, just
it's the best.
How we did them.
Yes. NFL draft, more specifically, you went 193rd overall for the 2022 draft.
Oh, well, Ben froze, so I'll finish that for him.
Just getting that Dallas Cowboys, but just like the waiting period that kind of goes along with it.
Well, you froze there, Ben.
I had a feeling I did because I saw Devin go from one frame to another. And
so you went 193rd overall in the 2022 draft. How exhilarating was that with your name being called? Can you like relive that moment for us and like the emotions that you went through when that happened? Getting called by the Cowboys.
It was crazy. Like, not gonna lie, it was like it was surreal for like a whole week, to be honest. Like, I didn't even believe it. Like, I knew it happened, but I didn't even believe it for like a week. But it was crazy. Like, just something like I dream of, and like just having the opportunity to get drafted is like just like blessing, basically. Like, no matter where you get drafted, even if you don't get drafted, you still, like, long as you get a chance at, like, in the league, you get a chance. Like, you can always make something work out of that. That's what I realized. Like, I see undrafted people all the time, like, get big contracts or like play longer than people that have been drafted first, second, third round, fourth round, whatever. And it's just based off like you get an opportunity to get your foot in the door, you can make anything happen in the league, and that's what's
That's dope. That's dope. Now, like when you got that call, like did you know it was going to be the Cowboys like leading up to that day? Like, did you have a strong indication, or were there a bunch of teams that you thought like, oh, I might be, well, you're a Bengal now, but I might be a Bengal, or I might be a Raven or something like that?
It was a couple teams like that was like reaching out to me a lot, and like that I took 30 visits with. But like that earlier that day, Dallas did text me. It was like, today's the day, and I was like, y'all say that, but like I need it to be the day. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's one of those type of things. Like I believe you when I get the call or whatever. But like they pulled through, and like it was crazy because like it's like a long process of like just waiting, like who's gonna call. Like you don't know who's gonna call. Like they can say they're gonna call you, but somebody can call you before them. So it's like it's always like a if or what. So it was crazy when they did. Definitely when he texted me earlier, they said they was gonna get me.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Hell yeah. Now, how would you say like the environment and the atmosphere changes, and like the first time you stepped foot on the field for the NFL? Was that a completely different feeling, or did it feel like the exact same as when you were making your big plays in college?
At first, like I was a little nervous, and like which is normal. Like there's some people that still get nervous every game. Doesn't mean like you're not like ready or whatever. But like
right
at first, it was just different because like dang, I'm in like the highest level of football you can play in the world like ever, and just being like new. So I like had my like doubts or whatever. But like after like we warm up, after you warm up and see the crowd already, it's like at that point you kind of like it's back to college. Like you kind of like you don't even notice the crowd at that point, which is the good thing about football, like or like any sport, kind of just like block them out at a certain point. That's kind of what I did, and like as long as you prepare like the best you can, like everything will lay out like as it is, and like everything will go like you want it to go, as long as you do your thing and play your part.
How challenging is it to go from like one team to another like mid-season? Is like the team kind of understanding as far as like, hey, here's a little time to kind of know the playbook? Because I always feel like that's probably the most difficult thing to transition to.
Yeah, I would for sure say like that's one thing when I got here, like they kind of like understood like it's the beginning of the year, like it's mid year, like we're not going like it's not like training camp where you're going over like day one install, day like you're not doing that. Like I kind of have to do like a day one install and learn the weekly preparations we have and like go through that. So I mean it wasn't much different. Like they give you a little leeway, but like at the end of the day we pros, so you got to learn it and pick it up.
Mm-hmm.
But think about the league, things are very similar. You just may like it's just like depending on your DC or whatever your coach, you might have like a different way y'all do stuff or like a different terminology. Like y'all may run a different coverage more than another, but for the most part, everything's kind of similar, just different terminology, which is the good
Okay.
thing about the league.
That's dope. Now, also, since you've been a Bengal, you guys have also been on a bit of a winning streak.
Yep,
now, do you
for sure.
attribute that success to you joining the team, or is there anything else that you think that has like kind of sparked that 3 wins that you guys got?
I'm just a little bit of luck, but for sure, like just the team, like I mean, we just bonding and like going out there every day and practicing like a pro, and like when you practice like a pro, you're gonna win like a pro, and like if you practice hard, like the practice should be harder than your games, to be honest. And that's kind of like the mindset we have, which is like a great thing because it makes the games easy. And that's probably like the biggest thing.
That's dope.
There's a question in the comments I feel like is a good one. It's from Space Hippie. Have the veterans been helpful, like since you've gotten the league between the Cowboys and the Bengals, as far as helping you acclimate to the NFL game?
Yeah, for sure. Like there are like let's think about the like league. Everybody's on the same page. Like and at the end of the day, like everybody wants to win because like if you're winning, everybody kind of stays like at the same time. Like if you know what I'm saying? And like and if you're messing up and if like they didn't get you up to like not saying obviously you gotta do your own part, but like if they're not helping you as well, like trying to help you out, like if you have a question, like trying to help you out a little bit, like it's gonna affect everybody because if you do something wrong, it's on you, but at the same time, like they know like if you do something wrong, it's gonna affect everybody. So it's like kind of like a teamwork aspect, like the team aspect of it, like at the end of the day. Cause you do good, I do good, we all do good. And that's kind of how the aspect is.
Hell yeah. Probably the most important question we're going to ask, seeing as you've lived in Tennessee, Texas, Ohio, and Oklahoma for that matter.
Yep.
Between all those states, who has the best barbecue?
I ain't gonna lie, Hutchins barbecue in Texas, that might be the best barbecue I ever had in my life. And I'm from Tennessee, like we got a lot of Tennessee barbecue, but Hutchins in Texas by far is the best barbecue, like hands down. And you can ask
Wow.
anybody in Texas.
It's going on my list.
I promise you, it is the best.
And you never know, we might be in Dallas in not too distant future, Ben. Huh? So it might be a short list.
I ate a lot of meat when I was there for SneakerCon, so it's like I'm always looking for more.
I promise you, if it ain't good, I will pay for it. That's how good it is. Like it's that good.
And Rainy 99 Colors is saying Arizona barbecue wins hands down.
No,
that is a dirty lie, Rainy. Come on.
I was in Arizona for 3 months. I don't even think I had barbecue when I was there, to be honest.
Yeah,
nobody does.
Good Mexican food. Very good Mexican food there, but yeah,
valid.
And then also Halloween was yesterday. What are your all-time greatest candies? Halloween candies?
Oh, Kit Kats for sure. Kit Kats and probably Snickers.
Okay.
Top tier for both.
Yep. And you know, I bought one of those big bags of candies that had like all the mixed Halloween candies in it, and it had 100 gram bars in there, and I hadn't had those in years. Those things fucking slap. I don't think any kids actually got the 100 gram bars. I think I ate them all. So, but I can like I had one and I was like, damn, these are way better than I remember them being.
Facts.
So, yeah.
Let's think about. I'm more of a gummy person now, though. Like I eat a lot of gummies. Like gummy bears. That's the main thing I get now.
Sour or regular?
Ooh, regular.
Okay.
Sour Skittles though. If I'm getting Skittles, I'm getting sour for sure.
Okay.
I was gonna say Rainy 99 Colors backs you up. He says gummy burgers are the most disrespected candy of all time.
They are. They slip more.
The little Krabby Patties.
Oh, what? Ooh. Amazing.
Yeah.
Like the Easter versions were the different colors.
All right, we got five more questions for you. Before we get into them, I just want to thank you for your time and hanging with us on this one. It's been
no problem.
Absolute pleasure.
I'm glad I can be on here.
Hell yeah. Number one, you and I talked on the phone briefly yesterday. You used to watch WWE wrestling as a kid. And where you grew up near Knox County, to which case former WWE Hall of Famer, world champion, etc. Kane, aka Glenn Jacobs, is the mayor of Knox County. What has that experience been like?
And that's crazy because I think he became the mayor like right when I left. But like the crazy thing is like I used to be like a big Undertaker fan. So like it was kind of I don't know if they're real brothers, but like it was kind of like that like brotherly thing with them. So it's like when he became the mayor, I was like, the Kane? Like ain't no way the Kane like the wrestler like he's a wrestler. What are you talking about? It was just crazy, like surreal moment, kind of like when he became the mayor. Because I was like, bro, he's a whole wrestler. Like, yeah,
that's hilarious. Wild. I love that. How does that even happen? Like, what does the campaign look like? Is it just him showing up to like rallies in full costume?
No, his campaign posters had like the fire and everything like that. Like he was subtle about it, but he actually did it.
That's crazy.
That's hilarious.
First they have the mask on, the whole mask and everything.
Yeah, that'd be hilarious. Oh my god. Now, what is one song that is always on your playlist going into game day?
Probably G Herbo.
From Oakland, baby.
Hat Club fan.
Probably G Herbo. Or probably G Herbo. I have so many songs. I got a whole playlist of just him and Rod Wave that I just play it all. For sure, him and Rod Wave. If it's Rod Wave, I for sure would say.
Yeah, Rod Wave is going to be in Baltimore. I live in Baltimore, and he's going to be here this weekend.
I'm trying to win free tickets. Just in Columbus on Halloween night.
Okay.
Just in Columbus, yeah. So he was just here.
Yeah, I've entered in like 4 different contests to try and win free tickets for it.
You didn't win any?
What's that?
Did you win any?
I haven't yet. I'm waiting for the call. I'm waiting for the call. So because the tickets are expensive. I was like, I was like, there's no way that they're this expensive. They're expensive. They're like $150 for like the upper levels.
Upper levels. Yeah, them concert tickets is crazy now.
Yeah.
Ever since COVID, everything been kind of
it's wild.
Since you're a Cincinnati local now, have you had a chance to try Skyline Chili, or have you been conned into it yet?
I have had a couple people tell me to try it. The thing about it is like one, like probably like not even a mile, like 2 blocks up the road, and I still haven't went. But I'm gonna go probably this weekend because I do need to try it. People said like the statement here. Have you had it before?
I'll admit it actually is pretty decent.
Okay.
It's not heavy on bean. It's definitely more of like a ground beef style chili. So to that extent, it's like it works.
I can do that then. I'm not a big bean person for sure, so that should be
I'm the same way. But the fact they put it on like pasta and eat it like spaghetti like
that's a wild part.
What do you mean they put it on pasta?
They put it on pasta. They put it on French fries. They put it on everything. It's wild.
Oh shit! Huh?
Those Cincinnati people are wild.
Wow.
Yeah, it's interesting for sure.
I'm about to try that there.
They use it as like almost like it's a condiment, but it's not.
Real? It's like the ketchup. It's like ketchup.
Yeah, once you try it though, you gotta let us know how it is. I've never had it. I was always terrified to have it because they don't give you a small portion either. Whenever I went to Cincinnati, it was a massive pile. So I'm from New York originally, and then in New York, like in Western New York and Central New York, where like I'm from, there's something called the garbage plate, and it reminded me very, very much of garbage plates. So I was like, you always feel like death after eating a garbage plate. So I was like, I don't know if I want to get into this, especially because I was there for work. So I was like, I don't want to do this on a work trip. So I never tried it. So you gotta let us know how it is once you do have it.
Man, I'll do that for sure.
Let's see. I'm up next, right, Ben?
Yep.
Oh, this is a good one. What's your opinion on the GOAT football movie?
The GOAT football movie? What do you mean GOAT football movie? Is the movie?
No, like what's the greatest of all time football movie?
Oh, okay. Remember the Titans for sure.
Okay.
Our Waterboy's pretty
fun. Yeah, those are two good answers. That's solid.
I like that.
I respect that.
I just watched that again recently, and it's just like it's so good.
Yeah, it's like one of them things you can watch over and over. That and the Mustang. Have you seen the Mustangs before?
Yes.
Yeah.
No, I haven't. Who's in that?
The Rock. Is the Rock in it?
Yep.
The Rock. I think Rock's in a lot of them.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I know the ones that. Yeah, I know the one that you're talking about. It's like they're black and silver, right? The team.
Yeah, I think so. I think they are because it's like juveniles.
Yeah.
Like, kind of like.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
It's a good one.
Yeah.
I gotta throw in my two personal favorite, Necessary Roughness and The Program.
Okay.
What's
yours?
The Program is insane, by the way. But yeah.
I don't think I've seen that. I gotta watch that one. I'm gonna have to watch that one. I don't think I've seen that yet.
It is like iconic 90s football. It's not supposed to take place at USC, but it's totally taking place at USC.
For real? Oh, okay.
Yeah. And then and someone said Outdot. Yeah, I like the Express because that's about Syracuse. So I like that. Also, Any Given Sunday.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Classic.
Yeah. Marshall, all the good ones. Football's got like, I think football might be up there in contention for like best overall sports movies besides basketball. I think basketball and football have the two best.
Yeah, for sure.
Just hating on baseball.
Baseball's got good ones. I think just the sheer amount of quantity.
Yeah,
I think we all agree. We need more ice hockey movies. Come on.
You got Air Bud.
Not starring what's his face from American Pie, where he's in 25 of them. So yeah.
Last one I got for you. I was gonna go one route, but I'm gonna call an audible on this one and just throw it out there. All of America, well, not all of America, but most of America, has gotten on the Taylor Swift, Travis Kelce train. But there's the other half, which is riding high on the Cincinnati Bengals because y'all apparently have the best shot of taking down the Chiefs in the postseason. How satisfying would it be to stick the dagger in the hearts of all of Taylor Swift's fan base?
It'd be amazing. Plus, my homeboy from Knoxville, he's his cousin, so even better. Then I just rub it in his face as well. So for sure, I mean, we do the things we got to do and play the way we're supposed to play. We'll be the ones that upset them for sure.
Yep. Looking forward to seeing that.
Not fast. I know it's gonna be cold, but we gonna get it done.
Hell yeah.
That's the one thing about here. Different than Dallas is the weather. For sure, different.
That's for sure. That's
for sure different.
Austin, you got anything else?
No. I think that's well. Also, Ben, did you explain to Devin the scenario that you had play out yesterday?
Oh yeah. Okay. So when you and I talked on the phone yesterday, and I said I got a meeting, I'll call you in a sec, but then I ran outside. I'm like, oh no, I told everybody I got to make this call real quick. So here's what happened, and I had a feeling you were gonna call like right where we're about to go live, and it worked out perfectly. So for the last couple weeks, we started doing this thing on Madden where it's called Flip the Script. So we let all of our customers choose a game that we need to replay and kind of like make correct based on, point spreads, whatever.
Yeah.
So of course, everybody chose for this week the 49ers versus the Bengals. So begrudgingly to say the 49ers won this game 21-7. So I apologize for
that.
That's that dream. It's all right. All them Niner fans are just dreaming. Dreaming the day back.
Oh, they are, man. I'll admit, I'm a Buccaneers fan, so we got some dark days ahead, and I've seen worse.
Y'all been doing pretty good, though.
What's that?
Y'all been doing pretty good.
We're doing fine. I mean, we're in a terrible division, so we
yeah.
But no, I mean, like growing up, I mean, I'm like I can literally say I'm a man. I'm 40 because I am 40 years old. But growing up with the Buccaneers, they were horrible in the 80s, early 90s, terrible. Stuck with it. Yeah, we got some Super Bowl rings. Not to say I just kind of slipped out because I'm obviously not on the team. I'm not doing the work. But no, I really wish you guys the best for the season. I want to see the Bengals win a Super Bowl. Better this year. You get that ring. You guys get that championship. I know Austin doesn't feel that way 100%.
Yeah, you'll be big matchup in a couple weeks. I'm a Bills fan, so.
Oh yeah, it's this week. We this week.
Oh, this week is it?
This week, yeah.
Oh shit! Is it Sunday night? Sunday night?
Yeah, we Sunday night game, 8:30.
Oh damn! Oh damn!
Yeah,
all right, Devin. Well, I won't be rooting for you this week. But every other week for the rest of the season, I'll be rooting for you, man. So.
Appreciate it.
I appreciate you having me
get back on here.
Say that again.
I said, hopefully we get this ring and we can get back on here again.
Yeah, you gotta show that off. You gotta show that off at the end of the season.
Then we get a little exclusive hat there.
Yep.
You actually will.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Let's do it.
You yourself will get an exclusive hat.
Okay. I like that even better. That's even more.
And then we'll let you decide if you want to give it to your teammates or not.
All right. I like that one.
Yeah, we'll let you pick like all the teammates that you thought did really well this year, and you can give them a hat, but everybody else has to sit at home without a hat.
Yeah, we can do that.
Especially
we can make it the official Bengals hat, sideline hat of next year.
Okay, we can do that. Yeah, we can make that work. You put in the word.
Dude, Devin, you're the best, man. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Appreciate it. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate Austin and Ben.
Thanks for hanging out, man. Appreciate you.
Good luck this weekend.
Yes, sir. Appreciate
Not too much, though.
I won't.
See you, man.
See you.
That was awesome. Cool guy.
Yeah, what a guy. What a guy. Good interview. It was I was like a lot of his college stuff I didn't really realize. So
yeah, I apologize because I know I crammed a lot of like the stat stuff in there just because it's like year to year there's like certain changes. I mean, one, your ability to play, the amount of playing time, how much people lean on you and have faith in you and stuff. And so that's why I felt like it's important to talk about.
Hell yeah. Yeah. And I like how he was honest too about the club when he had the club on his hand, that he would use it a little bit extra. I love that answer.
That shit is the best. But hey, guys, we got hats to talk about. I know we pushed a little bit later than we meant to. Give me 1 sec. Let me go into the big frame here. Khaki two-tones tomorrow. Booyah!
Damn. Starting it off with the athletics.
Unintentional. It was just the one.
Are you going alphabetical this time?
What's that?
Are you going alphabetical this time?
No, I'm just going based on how I pulled them out of the box. I forgot to put these in any kind of order.
Hell yeah.
Actually, I'm going to turn the light down on this one real quick just because. Yep, there we go. So the one thing, probably the biggest question to answer about this one, it is the same color shading as far as the Cowboys, the Cowboy pack that we did, 2 years ago now?
Yep.
So just a two-tone variation, a lot more metallic threading on the front, side patches, and back logo. So Oakland A script, of course, with the 1987 All-Star Game.
This one might be the most metallic, though, out of all of them in the pack.
I kind of agree with that. It at least has the biggest logo going on the front, and so it kind of has that appeal about it. All these are going to be cool grays for the underbill, black on the sweatband. I think I had added, or I thought there was going to be a Hat Club tag on the inside. There was not, actually.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that is the most metallic. And not often you see a red athletics hat.
Bullseye. San Francisco Giants up next with that nice metallic copper and metallic royal. 25th anniversary side patch, which we haven't used in a bit. But I know we have a couple more hats that are coming with this particular side patch to it. A little bit of icy, a little bit more royal there, all metallic, of course. Cool gray, black sweatband, and all these are going to be made in China. This is actually the first collection or pack in a while where they're all made in China.
Very nice, very nice. I think the navy is my favorite top visor color, but it's not my favorite in the pack.
Ooh, speaking of snakes alive, of course, and navy blue here, Arizona Diamondbacks D logo with the 2001 World Series patch. Get that win today, boys.
Yeah, they're rocking and rolling right now. I mean, it's the middle of the third, 0-0, but it's still going.
Third? Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, it is 5. Damn. Okay, it's a lot later than I was expecting to be.
This is the one. This is my favorite.
With the brown?
Yep. This one's my favorite.
You know what? In the copy, I thought, because the photos I had originally before I see this in hand, I thought it was black. I didn't realize it was brown.
Yep, it's brown.
I'm gonna have to go fix that.
It's nice. It's a nice looking hat,
dude. I kind of agree with you on that. I feel like that level of two-tone color, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Boom.
Mm-hmm. Love it.
The only NFL in the collection, Detroit Lions,
and it looks phenomenal.
Yeah.
Like I said, I think the navy top visor is my favorite color combo with this one. This is my number 2 hat for me out of the pack.
Good call. And it is going to be a flat stitch baddie on the back with the metallic silver and the metallic ice.
Yeah.
Cool gray, black sweatband.
I think that Lions might end up being one of the ones that a lot of collectors are going to brag about a few months from now that they have that hat.
I agree with that. And I'm also happy to say I was not wrong. I just didn't realize the Phillies is the only one in the collection that has a brown button and brown upper visor.
That's my 3rd spot right there. Look at you nailing all of my order there.
Dude, hey, thank Richard for putting him in the box this way. So this is my number 2.
Okay. What's your number 1? The Phillies?
We haven't gotten into it yet.
Oh, okay.
I'm a huge fan of this era for the White Sox. So that's why it notches as high as it does for me. Cool gray, black sweatband, of course. This is my number 1 right here. Tigers, baby.
Ooh.
More specifically because it's the 1976 style D logo, so a little bit bigger.
Yeah.
But I also like the color scheme that they use for the 2005 All-Star Game.
Damn. Detroit is getting hooked up this pack.
I agree. Detroit, where the weak are killed and eaten, man. That is the city motto. Here, of course, this has got to be high on your list. Boston Red Sox with the 99 All-Star Game patch, more specifically.
I might make that my number 1 now because it's got that patch.
Yes.
Nothing like an all metallic 99 All-Star Game patch. So you don't even have to do all the hat shaking in the social post. It can just be fucking just the whole patch takes up your entire screen. Love that.
Yes, sir. Wouldn't be a pack or a collection without a New York Yankees, of course. This is the only one that doesn't have any metallic threading in the front logo.
Oh, yeah.
100-year anniversary
Fair point.
side patch. So a little bit newer of a patch that we haven't really used often. So expect a few more Yankees has to be coming with this specific patch. Flat baddie, cool gray undervisor, black sweatband, made in China.
I do like that one. I think Bree would like that one a lot too.
Yes. Somebody pointed out a second ago they thought this would be my number 1. This is my number 3. So the turn ahead the clock style, Seattle Mariners. Actually, the one thing I do like about this is that it's the smaller scale logo, so like their alternate logo.
Yep.
But it's that tilt, man. The tilt just blows it out of the water.
This could easily, if I just didn't drop an arm and a leg on the Jeff Staple collab, this easily could be a pack that I pick up multiple.
This is a whatever color of your favorite, just blank. Don't even need a logo, hooded sweatshirt, pair of jeans, and one of these hats.
Yep.
Money.
Yeah. Like Devin was saying earlier, like there's hats that like you can just wear with anything that's subtle. These are them.
Oh, no doubt.
These are them.
Even this one, for its subtlety and color that I love.
The so green. Much. Yeah.
I don't know how the hell we got away with this, but we did.
Yeah, this is, I mean, you can obviously make the connection here. Wasn't intentional.
No.
But it's phenomenal. Like this whole pack is, I think this pack might go down as one of the best of the year.
I couldn't agree more with that. I still think it's funny that we just left it as a relatively common name. We didn't give it some fancy, It's like, you know what? Khaki two-tone. It works.
Khaki two-tones. Yep, khaki two-tones.
Houston Astros, of course, with that brick red for the button, front logo, and upper visor. 50th anniversary side patch. Oh, my wife just clowning in the comments right now.
What Angie have to say?
I can't say it out loud. Can't say it out loud. California Angels up next. So the mid 80s version, so the skinnier A, all metallics once again, 58th anniversary. Same color scheme as that second Seattle Mariners. So with the dark khaki and the forest green, flat baddie, cool gray, black sweatband.
Love that one.
And last but not least, boom, Los Angeles Dodgers. And I find this one interesting that for a Dodger one, this got the metallic. I
think that would have looked great with the same as the Yankee treatment with the white LA. I still think it looks great like that, but
yeah,
I think it would have. Yeah,
I agree with that. Black sweaty. Boom. That's your lineup for tomorrow, 11 a.m. Pacific, 2 p.m. Eastern. Hackclub.com, Hack Club app, and all the stores got them as well.
Yup.
First time in a while that all the stores have gotten in the online release. True, not every store got every team. Mostly local market, but I think every store got at least 4 teams. So yeah, if you don't want to battle it out online, pop in your local Hack Club there. Diamondbacks will obviously be available in the Arizona stores, LA and Angels in LA and SoCal, New York ones going over to NoHo and Roosevelt Field, et cetera. But yes. Oh, and A's and Giants at the Great Mall. Can't forget about that.
I'm a little miffed there's not a Mets, but there's not a bad hat in the entire pack. So like I can't really be too miffed. Like between this one and Walnut, like Walnut is sitting in like one of my contenders for pack of the year.
Yeah.
And like I don't know what it's these like this might be. These are definitely second half of the year Walnut in this one. So I don't know what I would choose for first half of the year. Sakura
is up there.
Yeah, Sakura would be up there.
Yeah, I don't know why I'm spacing on like other collections that we did for the first half of the year.
Well,
I mean,
lightning pack.
I haven't been home much.
All right. Yes, that is true. You've definitely been on the road quite a bit. I mean, like we did like the ultraviolet activated ones. We did I can't say the 5-star pack. Like we did those, which you picked up something from it. So
yes, I
the
did.
Oakland's from it. I mean,
Raw
Bree
Fitted said
started us
Surf
off
Monsters
hot
was
with
here.
like at the beginning of the year, we had her female ox pack.
Oh, that's right. I thought that was the tail end of last year for some reason.
No, it was at the beginning of the year this year. And then obviously Supermart, which we talked about with Devin. Supermart had just a ton of good ones. I picked up so much stuff at Supermart.
Same.
But yeah, and then we brought back we did new like we started off really hot with Sweethearts and Heartbreakers too.
That is true.
Yeah.
There's actually somebody on Twitter who keeps asking me for the Braves Heartbreakers or Sweethearts in a size 8, and unfortunately it's not. I don't know if it's coming back at all, but yeah.
Yeah, and then we had what did we end up calling it? Mech Pack. Mech Pack I loved. I loved both of mine fit like absolute booty cheeks. So I ordered 2 from that pack and I had to return both of them.
No,
because they fit so poorly. Like I got one, the interior was all like the sweatband was all jacked up in the back. It was legit like you saw the sweatband from the back just like looking at it.
Raw Fitted's on the net, hit it on the head again. Toothpick Pack was.
Yep.
And it's funny because it's that Vegas gold, brown colorways that I feel like Hatlanta did incredibly well throughout the entirety of this year.
Mm-hmm.
And we're not done yet.
No, we're not. No, in November, November looks great, guys. You guys will be very happy next week as well.
Yep.
November looks amazing. Like a lot of John packs in November, I think.
World Series still 0-0 going to the 4th. We have variety packs for Friday and Tuesday. I'm going to hammer through those really quick because we got to talk about Hatlanta.
Yep.
And I know we're a little bit over on time right now. So these are going to be for Friday. Brown, speaking of Brown again, Chicago Cubs script, 1990 World or All-Star game. Just a team colorway for the front logo and upper and button.
These had to be missing walnuts.
I know, right?
They had to be.
Texas Rangers, so another
like that Baltimore.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's like fall tones, but like kind of more of a grayscale.
Yep.
Arizona Diamondback script, so all forest green.
Christmas snakes alive.
Ooh. Kansas City Royals, batting practice or spring training logo, so the R with the crown above it. 2013 All-Star game. Or sorry, 2012 All-Star game. Good colorway for this LA Dodgers.
I think we released that at the store already, didn't we?
Not yet.
Okay.
I think it dropped the same day. Minnesota M logo, so metallic gold as far as the M logo. 2014 All-Star game. This is indigo and cardinal for the colorway. Miami. This is a City Connect. So Miami Marlins, very South Beach.
Yeah,
appearance.
very much so.
Very loud with that big Miami on the front.
That's not my favorite.
Tampa Bay Rays. This is a two-tone baby blue and brown.
Okay.
25th anniversary for the side patch. Interesting colorway. And the last one that we have for Friday is going to be the Seattle Mariners. So straightened out compass logo, 2013 All-Star game patch, indigo crown.
Ooh, that's a beauty.
Stone as far as the button and upper visor. Yeah, I like this one.
That's real nice. Real nice.
And then we're gonna usher into Tuesday. I wanted to have a place marker, so I didn't like cram all of them together. Another two-tone Arizona Diamondbacks. This colorway may look very familiar to you guys. Unintentional, but it works.
Huh.
Seattle Mariners, same thing. It's a little bit more on the stone side with a red upper visor, red button. Yellow gold and a little bit of trying to think what colors are in there. I know I see some light blue, I see some teal, a little bit of red.
Is that hot pink in that patch?
I think so. Might be like fuchsia or something like that.
Interesting.
Yeah. New York Yankees, 1996 World Series. So all forest green, yellow gold as far as the front logo, and a little bit of stone as far as
a little bit of stone where, Ben? Frozen, Ben.
Inside the 96 World Series.
I said, where's that little bit of stone you froze again?
Oh, stone around the NY logo. Sorry.
Okay.
Yep.
Very nice.
My bad.
Eric, I'm not sure when that Rangers is dropping.
Which one?
There was a hat that Justin posted like a month ago, and it was a block letter Texas script. Or not script, block letter Texas. And it was green, like a bright green crown, black upper visor, I believe.
I know which one you're talking about.
Yeah. I'm not sure when that's dropping.
I think we're still in discussions as far as the date on that.
Okay.
Here's another smaller scale, tilted, turn ahead the clock, Seattle Mariners, 25th anniversary. Walnut brown for the crown, royal blue for the button and upper visor. I believe this has a gray underbill to it. San Francisco Giants script.
Ooh.
Those are all the rage these days, especially in lavender and olive, with a metallic rust red script on the front. 50th anniversary for the side patch.
Ooh.
Boston Red Sox double sock, newer version of the Fenway Park logo, so very historical.
I like it.
Yeah,
it's a nice one.
Yeah,
very nice.
And Cleveland Indians. This one probably should have been part of the pack that's dropping tomorrow.
Right?
I want to say it probably was supposed to, because it makes more sense why every other colorway in the khaki two-tones has a mate to it. And
right?
Then brown Phillies is the only one that doesn't.
Huh. Also, Ben, we forgot to say which ones are app exclusives.
Yeah.
Oh, Ben froze again. So for the khaki two-tone pack, the Astros is the app exclusive for that.
What was that?
For khaki two-tones, Astros is an app exclusive.
Oh, good to know.
Yep.
Good to know.
Mm-hmm.
I believe this is the last one for dropping on Tuesday. Brown and black two-tone, yellow, gold, red, and Kelly green as far as the SD logo and the San Diego patch on the side. So
nice.
These are the variety pack for Tuesday.
Hell yeah.
Now, this weekend, Saturday, November 4th, more specifically, 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. Hatlanta at Good Times Atlanta. Food provided by Waffle House. Yes, provided by
you're right.
Bad word. What?
It's Waffle House.
Is it? No, but when I say provided by, I feel like I'm saying it's free, which I don't.
Oh no, it's not. It's a food truck. It's a Waffle House food truck.
There we go.
Which is pretty nuts. So people in Atlanta love their Waffle House. I thought that was a huge get. Love that for them. Unfortunately, I won't be there. This was one that I really wanted to go to.
Yeah.
Because I had a friend that just had a baby like 7 or 8 months ago in Atlanta. So wanted to see the kid, but won't be able to make it. But you'll be there.
I will be there. I got to do my jersey pick video here tonight or tomorrow before I leave.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is the poster that we got going. This is going to be the shirt that we're dropping. I like it.
Yeah.
Feel like it's simple.
Yeah. I like it.
Who is the artist on this one?
Frico Rico.
Okay. I didn't think I was imagining that, because with the Frico did it here in the corner, that actually makes more sense as to. So Frico Rico. Bam.
Yep.
I love it.
It's a good looking shirt. It is a white shirt. So just keep that in mind. It's not off white, it's optic white. Oh no, Ben froze again.
And then go into the fitteds. Back.
You're back. Yeah.
As far as the hats, we're going to start with the snapbacks, the A-frame snapbacks. We're bringing 3 styles for this. The rest are going to be fitteds. I believe it's 10 total hats that we're bringing with us.
Correct.
Boom. So Black Dome version, 940 A-frame fitted, 100th anniversary for the side patch. Number 2 is going to be this lovely two-tone metallic gold with the 1995 Welcome to the Show side patch, black and purple. And last but not least, AWACS.
Yep.
Pretty self-explanatory there.
AWACS with the actual 940 snapback too.
I love it. I don't expect very many of these to be left over when we're done.
No, those are going to fly.
In regard to the fitteds, I had to bring a different photo for this one. So to show off the side patch, this is the Olympic pack version for the Atlanta Braves 2000 All-Star game. And of course, here's the front scale shot. Absolutely gorgeous hat.
Yes.
This yeah. I 100% expect to be the first hat to sell out on Saturday.
Yeah, that one was cooked up by Freddie. Sub Diego. Yeah. Actually, A-frames are pretty popular nationwide, especially like outside of fitted collectors. But there are certain regions that have a lot of A-frame wearers, Atlanta being one of them.
Yep.
So, yeah, the South definitely leans towards a snapback as well, towards the traditional 950, but they have been rocking the A-frame a lot recently. LA is a big A-frame town as well. So, yes, there are specific regions that do lean towards it. So that's why you've been seeing a lot of retailers make it a lot, but I would like to say that we were the first ones that caught up on the trend 2 years ago. So
as we tend to do.
Mm-hmm. So.
My wife once again just trolling by saying there's a whole other world of non-fitted people out there.
Who knew? Yeah.
That's why I married her.
Yep.
Liam Menas was asking or thinking like Moon Rocks is going to sell out first. I mean, it's probably going to be top 3, but then I'm also looking back at SneakerCon Dallas and the Moon Rocks did not sell out. And I'd say it's not a bad thing. But I do feel like this one will do some pretty serious numbers, especially with the 2021 World Series patch.
Space Hippie's worried about being on the last 2 snaps on an A-frame because he's a 7 7/8. You probably will be, my friend, but it will still fit. It'll still fit.
Atlanta Braves script up next with the black and white stars on the interior. 1876 Atlanta Braves, so the entirety of history of the Braves organization, of course. Green under visor, just black and white hats. I think it's fair to say somebody was asking a little bit ago about, hey, how about some more Oxpack hats? Well, you get what you asked for.
Yep. Yeah, all of these Atlanta hats are celebrating like something to do with Atlanta.
Yep.
We can't give too much away on the inspo, but
nope.
It's either musician, sporting event, sporting athletes, connect the dots. That's all we gotta say.
Another addition to the Oxpack. I know there's like one little detail that I think was not that we couldn't get done for this one.
Yeah, this the A was supposed to be dripping. That
still a
will
good looking hat nonetheless.
With the clue, but also could be seen as a campus fashion if you wanted it to be.
Oh, good call. 40th anniversary for the side patch. This is so we have the A-frame version of this same hat, but it has a different patch on the side. So both are technically part of the Oxpack family. But we did 2021 World Series for the fitted one. Then what we got next? So I'm gonna call this one the roadie.
Yeah,
it's his model after the Braves road uniform. So Atlanta script with the tomahawk, 1995 World Series side patch, obviously in the road uniform colorway. Here is another Atlanta Braves script, 1992 World Series, red and black in the two-tone, and metallic charcoal or metallic graphite is the color threading for the inside of the script there.
Hell yeah.
And that's it. Unless you guys want to see Ben's bets again, but I don't think we do. I'm off to a terrible start this week. But
you
yeah,
didn't have the Bills on there this week, right?
What's that?
You didn't have the Bills on there this week.
No, but I did. I'll explain. We'll talk about that on Monday when I get back from Vegas.
Okay. I have a feeling that your flip the script next week might be the Bengals Bills.
I kind of have the same feeling too. I'm not a big fan of doing like the same, like one or the same team like back-to-back weeks, but we'll see. We'll see what kind of happens with this.
Yeah, I mean it's kind of leaned itself to that between the Eagles and the Bengals and like
we had the Niners twice already.
Niners twice. Yeah. I don't know what's going on, but
I don't know. But no, looking forward to Hatlanta. Anybody who's out there, anybody who's going, looking forward to seeing you guys. I haven't had a chance to like actually experience Atlanta. I've been through there. So being able to be there, even if for 48 hours or so, I'm looking forward to it. I know I'm going to want to get back. Looking forward to seeing Doodle Jor and Tefuri.
Hell yeah.
Awesome.
Yep.
And then most notably, speaking of Arizona, Snakes Alive, etc., if you guys haven't seen it yet, check your emails. We got a contest going on for November. Fill it out. 2-night stay, air travel included to Phoenix, Arizona. I know that sounds interesting, but hey, we're giving away Phoenix Suns tickets as well. On top of that, because we're Hat Club, 6 hats of your choice, plus a 6-cap carrier. Oh, and hotel stay as well.
Yeah.
That's probably a very important detail.
Yeah, a lot of your expenses will be paid. I think the only thing that you got to worry about is your own food and and probably like car travel, like if you get an Uber or something like that.
Oh yeah.
So
unfortunately the winner, well, I guess depends on when the game is. So because it also depends on what state I'm in. If you get to hang out with me if you win. I think it's awesome. I'm gonna make a little promo video for that contest as soon as we're wrapped up here. It's really more of a question of which Phoenix Sun jersey I'm gonna be wearing throughout. What do you think? White, purple, or black?
Ooh. I think black. I think black is going to be the unexpected one.
Okay.
Black is the unexpected one. I say you go with that. Space Hippie just tried an Almond Joy for the first time. Interesting.
For the first time?
Yeah.
Damn.
So he gave it a 6 out of 10.
All right. I mean, I love Almond Joys. I mean,
yeah, I don't mind Almond Joys. They're definitely not in my tops,
almond.
but yeah, they're good.
When will the Sedona D-backs drop online? Crap. When is that?
Let me see.
Did I have it in my cavalcade of? Give me one sec. I'm going back to the photos right now. No, I didn't have it one in my photos. Oh,
what color is it?
Posted. It's one John posted.
Let me see.
I haven't seen it yet. Oh, Rainy99 Color says it hit Mills last Wednesday. The reason for that is obviously because of the World Series. So any variety packs hit the that the stores got, they got dropped immediately. Everybody else for online is gonna have to wait. So more than likely that's gonna be dropping later this month.
Hold on a second. Hold on.
Also, Elk Dot, DM me your question in regard to Roosevelt Field and the Phillies, so I do not forget to look that up for you. I will let you know within the next 30 minutes or so.
What's the side patch? 25th. Okay.
Rainy, when just shoot me a DM. I'll do my best on that one because I'll look up what hat is being referred to, and then I can look up the drop date for that. Although I think Austin's looking it up right now
for the Sedona one.
Yeah,
I'm a little confused because there's a lot of D-backs coming. Just so you know, it might be next Friday.
Let me see. T800 John.
It might be next Friday.
I'll look it up on my end too.
But I'm confused by the color. The patch matches. White.
Does it say SRD?
I'm not seeing. No, it says. I'm not seeing anything with SRD.
Interesting.
That's what I'm confused by.
Let's see.
Oh, that's a while. Maybe. No. Black teal. No, this is a while. Yeah, this is a while. You got a while to wait for this one.
Really?
Uh-huh. Sorry, friend. A while.
Oh, Lord, I found it.
Yeah.
Well, it's definitely going to be before the month is over.
Yeah, it's before the month is over, but yeah, it's a few weeks away.
Elk dot, either one. Whatever. I'll let you pick on that one. So, I mean, I talked to you on both, so you're in good shape either way. So, but yeah.
Staple updates. Yeah, let's give the staple updates. I'm cool with doing that early.
Oh, do you want to do it or me?
Voices have been heard at Hat Club. And originally this Mets and the Yankees were going to be NoHo exclusive release. But we heard the people. We heard the good people. We'll be bringing it to online as well. So it's going to be online and NoHo. Dropping on the 11th. So get your fingers ready because the other ones flew.
And then next week we will do an invoice giveaway for those because I imagine a lot of you are kind of worried about fighting for a spot.
Yep.
Or for access to it. So we'll take care of you on that one.
Yeah. I'll give you a quick look at this lovely Mets. Focus in.
Wait, hold on.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna drag you to the big screen here.
Oh, very nice. Yes. So you have the black. Come on, focus. You have the black upper crown, graphite top visor, and then the outline to this is a classic staple like pigeon pink, I guess I would call it. That's seen on a lot of those shoes. And then lovely staple logo side patch there. Gray under with the staple logo on there. Black gutter. And raised baddie on this. Raised baddie, again, that pigeon pink. And black. Yeah, and black on the other side there. So, very nice looking hat. I have my two. I got my two. My Baltimore and my Mets.
Northwest Soul, you want your invoice sent to you via carrier pigeon? That might take a while.
Can see if that happens.
No, I gotta come over.
Oh, lost Ben. We lost you, Ben.
Oh, sorry. Can't hear me?
You're good now, but you were gone for 10 seconds.
My bad. Internet, man. No, we were gonna do trivia this week, but I think we're just a little over on time. Plus, I need to write questions.
Yep.
And since I'll have a week to prepare for this, I'll come up with some good ones.
Hell yeah. I don't think you guys will be disappointed next week for if we do some invoices next week. So
correct. Yeah. We'll go into more detail about that next week. And Chana, are you asking for the variety pack San Francisco Giants hat? If so, I'll bring it up real quick. Hold on one sec. Got it. Okay, perfect. Boom. There you are.
It's a good looking hat.
The lavender olive two-tone with the metallic rust script on the front. So this one is going to be dropping on Tuesday at a random time. Tuesday. But yeah, I feel like this is a good point to wrap up the show.
Sure is.
Appreciate you guys joining in with us. Shout out to Devin Harper once again for being a good sport and taking the time to answer our silly questions.
Yeah. True champ. True champ.
True champ.
If the Bills don't win it all this year, I hope he does.
Yeah, I mean, I would have been okay with if they would have won the Super Bowl 2 years ago.
Yeah. Yeah. I know.
But Devin was on the team, so Devin was still in college at that time. So
yeah,
he's allowed to have a ring.
Yeah. Hey, get a ring that earlier in your career is something special. So
yeah.
Snakes alive. What's the score?
Snakes alive. I think we still got 0-0.
Yeah, still 0-0. Top of the 5th.
Sounds like Zach Gallen's finally having a good game.
We shall see.
Did you want to do the live stream tomorrow for Thursday Night Football?
I unfortunately cannot. But
I probably shouldn't either. I know I can't the following week because
neither of us can. Yeah.
So it might be like the week after next that we get back on that. So I mean, and granted, this last Thursday was just more of a special occasion because the Bills and Buccaneers fans in both of us. So but no, we'll figure it out.
Yeah. So yeah, it was a fun time. It was a fun time. If you guys want to watch some Thursday Night Football with us, Ben and I have that capability because Amazon is the owner of Twitch. So we're able to stream the game, Thursday Night Football games only. So unfortunately, we can't do watch parties of baseball or anything like that because they don't air those on Twitch. But since they air the football games on Twitch, we're good to go for Thursday night.
Shout out to Jeff Bezos on that one.
Yeah. Yeah. So
anyway, enjoy the rest of your night, guys. See you all in Atlanta, and see you back Monday night for Benchwarmers.
Hell yeah, let's get it. Enjoy Atlanta, folks.
Take care, guys.
See ya. Enjoy them waffles.
Waffles.